everybody, it's me. We're so back. This is like so a lot of a while ago I made this video about like sarcastic friendship, but it's not really a sarcastic friendship video. I had a video about the sarcastic friendship with small one. It's not really like a. I'm not ending up not really using the sarcastic friendship on that video, and it was mostly just like a small one. Video, and I'm still trying to find like what kind of build that you can make using the sarcastic friendship. And someone on my stream actually like recommended this build for me. I was like looking for like build ideas because I was like running out of things to try to like post to YouTube, and they come with this idea, and I thought it was really cool. This is like one of the things that you can actually do with sarcastic friendship. And so the biggest thing, or the biggest value of sarcastic friendship, it's like you can just send a pet to your opponent's team, right? And just like make them use that pet and try to like have benefit from them acquiring that pet for you. So like it's in a way it's kind of like a rat, like a pack one rat. When you have like a dirty rat, the main purpose of it's like triggering your unit's ability. So stuff like hippo, rhino, boar, an elephant, and any of the herd pets, like you get a free trigger from having just like a 1/1 spawn on your opponent's side, which is like the dirty rat. And the sarcastic friendship is basically just like a direct upgrade to it, where it's not only like spawning a 1/1, it also spawning like a pet. So technically you can just like put something on your opponent's pet or like on opponent's board that would just harm them. Now I'm taking like both of these tier up here on turn 4 because we really want like tier 3s here. I think 3 of the pets that we needed for this build are tier 3s. First of all, shout out to 2 people actually. I don't remember who actually like originated the video, so I'm just going to shout out both of them. MGots and the Goats 721, they recommended this build to me. I didn't know if anyone else have done something similar, but I'm calling this the infinite Hare build, where you just have like infinitely respawning Hare. We're just going to jump into here. I actually managed to hit the 11, and we're just going to jump to turn 9 because then there's not actually like much happening here in the first couple of turns. And here we are on turn 9. So as you can see, I already have a Wolverine, I already have a sarcastic friendship, and I have a level 2 elephant as well with melon. So I just have a gigantic elephant, and this is like my entire build for now. We just have a elephant so big that he is literally unstoppable for now. I actually have the Hare and both of these pets as well, which is the stingray and the cow here for our stats on our sarcastic friendship. Because the main thing that this build needed is like the sarcastic friendship need to be able to actually clear the front space of your opponent's unit, because the sarcastic friendship need space to spawn the pet into. Here I actually did a bad positioning here. I'm just like popping my own melon, but I was not paying too much attention. It was like 10 p.m. I was like sleepy and trying to just like play some casual sap while trying to do this build. Maybe already like figuring out what kind of like build we're trying to do here, but the idea is to just like give my opponent a Hare and just try to make me benefit from it. Now here I actually just replaced the melon with a mushroom, and as you can see, so the idea is like we're going to give my opponent a Hare. Now the Hare will steal the mushroom here, and then it respawn itself, and we're just getting like a billion trigger on our elephant with that tech specifically. This is the build that everyone know and love. Everyone that have played Turtle Pack with in the past in SAP for the last like I don't know 2-3 years. Everybody knows about this build, the elephant blowfish build, everybody's favorite. It is also just genuinely like a very fun build, just having elephant and blowfish, because I love stuff like this where you just like small little snipes that just like machine gun your opponent. It's just small snipes, but there's a lot of them. It just can see like rocks fly to the opponent's side. This is kind of like my favorite kind of build. And finally you can see like it actually working in battle here. My opponent, the Hare keeps respawning back from the monstrum and just giving like a billion elephant triggers, so which triggers both the Wolverine and the Blowfish as well. So this is just like an upgrade to the everyone's favorite elephant blowfish build, and just snipers in general is really good because it's kind of like a long range. Well, it is obvious, like it's a long range ability, so you can just like beat your opponent's board without actually like inducting attack or just like so you can actually and here I'm playing against a Toad, unfortunately, which is like my greatest nemesis on this build. Like it just immediately destroys my entire board. Also, if this was like an old patch, unfortunately in the newest patch there is like a bunch of exploit that you can do with the mushroom in shop, where you can just like have an infinite economy in shop, so you can just build whatever kind of board you want with mushroom. Because of trigger reset, old mushroom actually have the ability to just like reset trigger, so you have like a sauropod or something that you can use pill and it responds back as a level 3 leopard. After mushroom, it just like resets all the triggers back to 3 triggers, which is bad because it just makes it so that you can get like infinite sauropod trigger. So they patched that so people can't do that anymore. Now mushroom doesn't remember trigger anymore. If this was like an old patch, you can actually, this Hare would have been like literally immortal because it will steal the mushroom. I think this is like the last round here, so I'm going to slow it down a bit so you can see. So like here the Hare spawning with 3 triggers, right? I'm getting like a level 3 trigger, level 3 Hare from my sarcastic screenshot. It steals the mushroom. We get all of the triggers from our elephant, and after it responds back, it actually left with 2 triggers, which sucks. It's not actually infinite. If anyone else have done this build before, and they have like recording of it with the old Hare that remembers trigger, I would love to see that, because that is like the thing that I wanted to see. When I first like people first recommended me this build, I already know that the Hare doesn't work, but I thought this is like one of the best thing you can actually do with sarcastic friend chat, so like why not just showcase it. If anyone else have any ideas of what you can do with sarcastic chat as well in the future, I would love to see it, because I think this is like one of the more interesting pets you can have within the game, because you can just like give your opponent something. There's not really like any other pet that can do that. To just like disturb your opponent board by like giving them like a bad pet, quote unquote. But like unfortunately there's not really much you can do, and I think this is like one of the best case scenario of like a Hare that you can do with sarcastic friend chat. The best thing that I could do the previous as you can see from my video is like the small one build, but that one also fails. So yeah, I'll try to find other things that you can do with it, but for now I'm going to leave you with this. It was a really fun build to set up, and it was a really fun build to just like see in action. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please leave a like and go subscribe, because I do want to get like a 500 subscribers as soon as possible. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.